Our planet's oceans are home to some of the most extreme and unpredictable weather on Earth. Because they cover more than 70% of the planet, most of what happens out there goes completely unseen. Only once in a while does someone happen to be there. A ship, a camera, a few unlucky sailors. And when that happens, we get a rare glimpse into the true power of nature. From cruise liners battered by hurricane winds to oil rigs shaking in 100-foot seas, these moments remind us how small we really are against the raw force of the ocean. These are 5 monster waves that were caught on camera. Number 5. Every day, tens of thousands of ships cross the world's oceans. Most see calm waters and sunny skies, but even the most experienced captain dreads one order: we are sailing through hurricane conditions. In this rare footage from the North Sea, a rescue vessel faces the full fury of a winter storm. Wave after wave crashes into the hull. Each one sounds like thunder as the steel bends under the pressure. Inside, the crew brace themselves, trained professionals but still human, holding onto railings and equipment as the ship rolls violently. The storm outside roars like a living creature. And yet, this is what they signed up for. They know that somewhere out there, another ship might be in distress. Their job is to go into the storm, not away from it. For the rest of us watching safely from home, this video is a haunting reminder of what courage looks like when the ocean turns against you. Number 4. Few places on Earth are as hostile as the North Sea. It is a battlefield of warm Gulf Stream currents colliding with freezing Arctic winds. The result is some of the most volatile weather anywhere on the planet. Amid that chaos sits the Bornholm Dolphin, a massive oil rig built to withstand the impossible. On January 10, 2015, it faced one of the worst storms in recent memory. Even though it stands 60 feet above the water, the waves were so violent that sea spray reached the deck like mist from a waterfall. The entire structure tilted back and forth, hundreds of tons of metal swaying like a toy boat. Below the surface, giant turbines fought to hold the rig in place. Ballast tanks filled and drained in a desperate attempt to stay level. Even with all that engineering, the ocean nearly won. It is a chilling reminder that even the biggest machines on Earth are helpless when the sea decides to rise. Number 3. Our next story takes us far out into the open ocean, where one of the largest cargo ships on Earth faces a storm it was never built for. The North Atlantic in winter is a place few people ever see, and even fewer survive when the weather turns violent. As the storm rolled in, winds screamed across the deck at over 70 miles per hour. Waves rose higher than the bridge, slamming into the steel hull with a sound that felt like explosions. Each impact made the entire ship shudder. Massive containers weighing thousands of tons shifted on their stacks, held in place only by thick chains and luck. Inside the bridge, the crew worked in near darkness. The radar was nearly useless, the rain blinding. Every few minutes, the ship would roll so far to one side that the horizon disappeared from view. If even one container broke free, it could tear through the deck like a wrecking ball. Water poured across the bow. The engines groaned under the strain, pushing against the endless force of the sea. Below deck, pumps ran non-stop to keep the ship from flooding. Imagine standing there, feeling the deck tilt beneath your feet, surrounded by black water and endless noise. The horizon is gone. The storm has swallowed everything. You realize that out here, no one is in control. Number 2. When we think of monster waves, nothing compares to the terrifying force of a tsunami. They are born deep beneath the ocean when the earth shifts and sends walls of water racing outward in every direction. But have you ever wondered what a tsunami looks like before it reaches land? In March of 2011, during the devastating Japan earthquake, a Japanese Coast Guard vessel captured something almost no one has ever seen. The sea ahead looks strangely uneven, a dark ridge rising on the horizon like a moving mountain. The captain realizes what he is seeing: a tsunami forming in real time. There is no way around it. He aims the ship directly at the wave, pushing the engines to full power. The camera shakes as the bow rises, then crashes down on the other side. The ship survives. That same wave would travel hundreds of kilometers, strike Japan's coastline, and take thousands of lives. This footage is one of the only existing glimpses of a tsunami's birth. The beginning of a catastrophe. Number 1. Our final story takes us far from the freezing north, out into the vast Atlantic Ocean. In April 2021, a chemical tanker found itself trapped in a relentless storm. Winds howled, waves towered over the deck. The crew could do nothing but hold on. Video filmed by one of the sailors shows seawater crashing across the bow and flooding everything in its path. Every impact sounds like a hammer striking metal. The ship groans. The deck tilts. You can almost feel the helplessness in that moment. Watching this, it is easy to imagine what it must have been like centuries ago. Sailors clinging to wooden ships with no engines, no radar, and no rescue. Just the ocean and hope. Even today, with all our technology and training, the sea remains unpredictable and untamable. It is a force we will never truly conquer.